a steadfast supporter.
How about now? Thank you, Oculus Rift, for taking over everything. Yeah. Every time you turn the Oculus on, it starts taking over things. And, yeah, it's simply a matter of it goes to default, and default's still Oculus. It's dumb. I had the same issue with the recording audio on the way in when I was testing stuff tonight. So, let me restate what I'm saying. It's been a month. Welcome in, everybody. It's been a month since I was able to play Darkest Dungeon on Wednesday night. We are a month overdue on all of you with your subs.
These pandas are here.
Yeah, a month since that night. So all these subs get renewed, apparently, is what's going to happen tonight. A couple things to talk about before we get going. My work schedule is getting stupid, and it's about to get stupider. I am going to do my best to...
My lord. Yo.
Yeah, it's good to see everybody in chat. I'm crazy that this many people just show up whenever I've been off for a month. I literally haven't streamed anything. Work is dumb, getting dumber. We'll see what the next 2 weeks are for those of you that know that story. You know, it is what it is. I think I'll still be able to stream on Wednesdays. Toofy, thank you for the sub. So let's start off with what happened a month ago. We had 100 gift subs, and that put us in a position to get a bunch of emotes. So these are currently all of the emotes you can get at different tiers, and then these are the bit-related emotes. So you have to spend a certain amount of bits to get access to the Legion, the Angry Fish or Feastration, and Eddie. I don't believe anyone's ever going to get to Eddie's, but they unlocked, which gives them to me to use wherever, so they're there. If you want to spend the bits, those bits go to DAV just like your subscriptions do. The second thing tonight is apparently we were right on the cusp last time of how much money we needed as a channel to bring in before Twitch paid me. And you'll see up above me tonight that there was a $200 and some donation made to DAV pretty much immediately after that stream. That was the money that Twitch could give me at the time. 6 minutes before this stream started tonight, I received an email from Twitch saying, your next payout's ready, which is a continuation of that night. The amount of money that's coming from that night that we didn't calculate in is about $500. So we'll be making another roughly $500 donation to disabled American veterans. That is from a month ago. So that'll bring the total over $700 from basically one stream. Yeah.
There will be no sleep tonight. The wild shouts and frantic drumming will see to that.
The payout for stream loots will be tomorrow. It's about 250. CF Live with 10 with 1,000 bits. I think he just wanted the emote, but CF Live, thank you for the bits as we're talking about donations and stuff. So, the hype train began. It did. It's up there. I turned them on after last time. So, here's what's going on tonight. Let's go. Nim, thank you for the sub. So what... Oh, yeah, the other thing that's tonight. If you check in your channel points, you will see that the stress bar has been turned back on. So if you hit stress up, which I'm going to do a demo of right now, you'll see it works again. You'll see the bar works again. It's still running through Scorp. I have Firebot triggering the existing commands in Scorp, so it all works. That's what I did this morning on a conference call. So let me get that reset. So what we have in front of us tonight is we have to get through a Shrieker, which we left the last time because we simply didn't have time. This is the way. And then we have Darkest Dungeon level 3. DD3 can be really short or really, really long. And there's nothing you can really do about it. You can't... It's RNG. Eddie immediately punishes CF.
Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly.
I'll explain the mechanic the first time we run into the monster that trips the mechanic, so that you understand what's happening.
In that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor.
But it's not so much a hard dungeon as it is a dungeon that can wear you down if you're unlucky. So I have written down a complete list of everything I want to do with the trinket layout. The problem is I couldn't preload those trinkets because we have a Shrieker to deal with first. So we'll take out the Shrieker. We'll get primed up for DD level 3, and then we'll see how long it takes. Sorry if you like the pumpkin. That pumpkin should be pinned, but if... Dustin with a 4-month resub, thank you very much. You'll also notice that your rank badges are different. I went through and kind of retuned them towards space a little bit.
Once our estate
So as
was
you
the
pile up
envy of
months,
this
you'll see
land.
yourself gaining stripes and stuff, etc. I finally went through and did that. I have been working on the stream, even though I haven't been streaming. Get no wing because you're first. Okay, so we have a Shrieker to deal with. Tonight's DD level 3 group will be Mads, Chris, Gilly, and Fish. This group of 4 right here. That's why they're at the top, because they are currently in the list to go out the door, I think. Yeah, because I was tuning them up earlier today during work. But first we have to deal with this guy, this Shrieker. Yeah, you can turn off the Founder's Badge if you want, Mads. So, who is here? I think what we're going to do here is... Tom's off the table tonight because I got a funny feeling we're not going to take a month to go to DD4. We're behind schedule in terms of the stream. I want to catch up. So, we're going to send Doc. Actually, you know what? We'll send Doc. We could rotate you two just... But if he goes back row, that's a problem. So let's... Send Squirrel. Squirrel's not been in the stream in a while. Definitely want to make sure your character gets in. Perm's going to be up front. We will put... 300 bits. Thank you very much, an anonymous cheer. Again, all your donations via bits, all of your subscriptions go to DAV. As I said, not 6 minutes before this stream posted, Twitch notified me of my next payout, and it's a carryover from last time when we had that massive night, and it's over 500 bucks. Yeah, I saw you, but I won't call you out from lurk, and I try to put lurkers in even when they're being quiet, just so they can get some time in. Toofy's here. We'll throw him in against the Shrieker, and I think in terms of a healer, Mr. Landiggity with his resub will go in as a healer against the Shrieker. Let's go ahead and get these guys set up. Okay, so we're not going to need max HP here. Fletch! So many people popping in. If I miss you, I'm sorry. I'm out of practice. It's a month. It's been a month. CS Live continues this gift sub. Amazing. Thank you very much. So let's go with damage. We need damage here. We're not so worried about stress. So let's stack the damage on. Let's go with Dismiss his head. And I'm not going to go the Aria box. I am going to go the damage bracer. Because this is a different type of fight. Look at the hype train keep going. Thank you very much, everybody. I received a level 2 hype train emote. Berlin with the resub. Permanub and Den. Perm's in this fight. I just scrolled it past everything. There we go. We want the Shameful Locket and the Crystalline Gunpowder. For Toofy, we're going to take the Spiked Collar because that is massive damage for a Houndmaster. And we're going to put another damage bracer on there. The Shrieker is not a shuffler, so Diggity will carry the Healing Scroll and the other Fallacious Diary. Okay. We are ready to go. For the Shrieker, we will take Holy Water and not much else. This will be a good warm-up, I guess, before we get going on the craziness tonight. Alrighty. Let's provision this group out. Dog treats, yes. Don't care about food. We're going to take as much Holy Water as we can take. We don't care about much of this. Shovels don't care. Keys don't care. Food don't care. Torches don't care. Let's go ahead and take these just in case he decides to give us any kind of debuff problems. And off we go to fight. Yeah, you're not wrong, Fire Matthew. You have a put me in card, and if you don't have a character, it does nothing for you. Mads wants her emote. There it is. Thank you very much, Mads. But that doesn't... You can hold on to the cards, because when we come around to Darkest Dungeon 2, this card set that exists will be there. You don't break the cards down just because we're going to pivot off of Darkest Dungeon to go to XCOM here in a little bit. When we get to Darkest Dungeon 2, a lot of these cards will have the same function. I'll have to play a couple practice games just to make sure the cards give me, or the functions are relatively the same, but I'm sure that Put Me In is going to be one of them. So if you don't have a character right now, Fire Matthew, and you want to use cards, you can break that card down into crafting materials and craft a different card. So, like, put them in, for example. You're not stuck with a card just because you don't have the character in the game. You can translate that into a different card. Speaking of, if you guys haven't gotten your free pack for the night, there it is. Let's go fight a Shrieker, yeah? Really? You want to tell me I need food for this? You know what, game? We'll placate you. Berlin with 5,000 bits, getting access to the emote he wants. Thank you very much. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, we're gonna have to back out. I didn't have Shrieker selected. We're gonna have to back out. That's why it was prompting me. I thought I had Shrieker played. Well, there we go. We'll just go again. Actually, the Shrieker won't be there. We just screwed up. Never mind that Shrieker.
Of your lineage once familiar. Thank you.
Start off with 10 packs. Thank you very much.
Your money.
That is, yeah, too distracted with everything going on in chat.
Has a beauty. It is the fire that tempers.
It's okay. We knocked it out. We didn't lose anything that we needed.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me.
Let's get resettled here, because now it's time to take things seriously. That Shrieker's gone, because I messed up. Now we gotta rebuild everything. Let's go, and what we're gonna do here. Open fire. I was gonna do something else, and it totally slipped my mind. The week command. That's what I wanted. We are on week 196 now, so we're actually 2 week commands behind. One more time. And then let's get ready for DD3 now. No, he's still there. He's still there. Let's do it. Thank you, game, for... Who else do we have in there? We had Toofy. And we had Diggity. Let's go do it. Feast, thank you for the resub, or for the sub. Oh, that's a gift sub. Nim, thank you for the gift sub. I can read stuff. Where is Diggity? Go do this the right way now. The stress isn't that big of a deal. Okay, we're on the Shrieker. Double check our trinkets. We're good. 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 Go back and make sure, again, we're on the Shrieker. We are. Now let's reprovision this group and do this the right way this time. You're right here. Forward Shrieker, yes, I can't retreat. Okay, so we'll take 6 of you. Okay. Now we're ready. Now we'll go fight a Shrieker. Got a wheel card finally. Alright. Shrieker time it is. Thank you all for being here. It's crazy the amount of support I get for being gone a month. I am sorry for that, by the way. It is just what it is with work and being... I was exhausted. I've been exhausted for about a month, but I feel like I caught a win this week, and I got the energy to stream, so let's do it. Hey, buddy. Squirrel. Yeah, I was gone. That's not how we want to start things. There it is. Don't get to see who presses it because of the way that's built, but that's fine. Not the way to start. Welcome back. Okay, there's a hit finally. Okay, So the stun is super high here. Not gonna work. We had to knock this out first, Fish. Trust me, I'm pretty sure the dungeon's gonna be long enough. You're gonna see most of it. You hate this monster because of the eyes. Yep. Owie.
To a killing blow.
Okay. Perm. Big money, buddy. No, that's 2 misses for Perm. That's not how he wanted to start. What the heck? The 2 of you can't hit it? Whoa. That is not a good start. We need to heal the whole team here. We're on round 3. We don't have him down halfway. We need a series of hits here. There we go. Yes, it was a big hit on you. Okay, so let's heal Perm straight up. At least went after Squirrel, and another miss on her riposte. I don't know if we've got him. Perm will heal that bleed. Okay, there's a hit. We will heal Squirrel straight up. Need some big numbers here. Heal that. Oh, the big clutch hit! Clutch hit from Squirrel! He's leaving. We didn't get him.
Reeling, about to break.
Everyone's resolve is gonna get tested here. That's the first time we haven't gotten a streaker. 5 misses in the first 2 rounds. Not useful.
Fear and frailty finally.
Everybody's tested. That should not dig it down to where it's not tested yet. We get the trinkets back, but we don't get the traits, which is fine.
Unless inordinate exsanguination.
You just can't ignore it.
A virtue.
I hope so, Fletch. Let's hope that Miss Fiesta is not a sign of things to come, because that would be really bad. Girl comes back with a disease. Yep, Corvid's appetite, plus 100% food consumed. That's not good. Squirrel comes back with vertigo. We'll get rid of that. Lycophobia is also not great. We don't let the torch get that low that often. Okay. Let's go get these 4 guys cleaned up, or these 4 characters cleaned up, and then we'll get set for DD3 here. So, if you need to take...
No rest. No peace.
We get a resurrection! No shit! So we can get Tom's cultist back, which ain't happening. We can get Dr. Death's original Highwayman back. At this point, I'm pretty sure we're locked in on Doc's second character. We can get money back. We're never bringing your cultist back. It's never happened. Berlin, thank you for 20 packs. Who do we want to bring back? Let's do it this way. Let me go to the channel dashboard here. And let's create a poll. That is not the button I wanted to press. Manage poll. Create a new poll. Who do we res? The responses can be Tom, Doc, Manuel. If you want to vote, let's go with... I'm going to let you add in additional votes if you want to use your channel points. So if you want to cast additional votes, you have that opportunity. This poll will run for 2 minutes. And here we go. Was that a week? I don't know yet because we have to resolve this first, so I can't move past this until we know. That Legend Tom, 2-month sub, thank you very much. Who do we res? Doc, crushing it right now. Then we have a question. What are we going to do with Doc's Highwayman? Tom, last time we were in a Darkest Dungeon stream, someone gifted us 100 subscriptions. Everybody got a gift sub that night. But Nim is out there, and that's what you're referring to. Sorry, I had the poll covering up. Nim, again with the gift sub. I'm sorry I keep missing that. It doesn't populate in a way that makes sense to me here. Did we time out all the notifications? It took about 40 minutes to go through it all. It looks like it's going to be Doc. 37 votes for Doc. Someone spent a ton of channel points on it. Yeah, I think it's going to be Doc. All right, let's go ahead and get Doc. Doc's original Highwayman is who we're going to pull back.
Elusive, evasive.
I appreciate it, Nim.
Persistent.
So let's go and do
Righteous
this.
traits
Doc's
for a
original
rogue.
character was dressed, I believe... God, Doc, that was week like 4, man. I think that was you. He's only a level 2, so he's gonna sit down. He died at level 2. End the poll. You got it. Doc Dustin put 4,400 channel
Curious
points into
is
that.
the trap maker's art.
You got it.
His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Okay. So we get that back. It's week 196. We're still in the same week. And let's start getting set up here. We're going to have to figure out what to do with Doc's doppelganger. Oh yeah, we want to clean these guys up. Let's get trinkets off of them. Then let's go back to here. And Squirrel's going to go in here for this. Get rid of Vertigo. Perma's going to go in and get rid of the appetite before that becomes a problem. Perm, Omega, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. I don't think anybody else came back with anything terrible there. Okay, we'll put you two in. Let's get the stress healed up on the other guys because we kind of threw them through the ringer by sending them out twice like that. Diggity, let's send you in because we know you love it. And Tooth, what will Tooth do? Only drink. That figures. Toofy at the bar. Enjoy. Alright, let's get these other people set up. So what I need to do is I need to bring Discord, because I put my notes in so that I can show, and Mads can keep me honest on what my plan is for this. So I need to bring the message up I sent to her earlier, which is the trinket build. Okay, so pick out of here. Let's get this going. Okay, Mads is in position 1. Chris will be in position 2, which is an unorthodox position for the Houndmaster to be in, but we care about the Houndmaster doing one thing. We're not so much worried about him being a stress healer this time. He can only stress heal in 3-4, but that's not his job. Gilly. Gilly has one job. And then Fish. Fish's job is the same job Fish always has. No, not tonight, actually. So, for Mads, the Ancestor's Pen. Walk through what all of these do, because I know that Darkest Dungeon levels don't come up that often. It is a plus 8% crit, which is important tonight. The damage is nice, the stress I'll deal with.
The great panda said to say, "Party on, dudes."
Alright. So, we'll get to both
Terrors
of
may
these in a
indeed
second.
stalk
First, let's get
these
Shando
shadows,
for
but
Berlin.
yonder, a glint of gold.
Roll the dice, hold that thought, because you're going to have to bet on... You're betting on a Darkest Dungeon level. Berlin gave himself 10 packs with that card. That's how it shook out. Give me a second on card redemptions. I want to get this right. So the Focus Ring is the second piece we're sending in here. because it is a plus 10 to accuracy and an additional rating on crit the dodge hit will deal with. Chris, Beast Slayer's Ring. Way down here, I think, right? Oh, we didn't sort these. Got a bunch of them, I know that. Beast Slayer's Ring and the spike color. No, you didn't mess it up. RNG hit you in the someone else in the variable. As if you said, just how the random RNG worked exactly. Okay, so Beast Slayer's Ring, spiked color. Gilly, Witch's Vial, which is a plus 15 to his stun skill. I certainly want that. And the Ancestor's Signet Ring, which is plus 10 accuracy, plus 10 protection, and plus 10% stress. I'm not worried about the stress. For Fish, what is different here is the Overture box. Plus 15 max HP, plus 8 dodge. Her accuracy hit, don't care because she's generally not going to hit people. And then the other thing is, obviously I'm going to give her a scroll. Make sure that she's good to go there. Okay, so let me make sure I'm caught up here. So for the card that was played with respect to... Where are you? Giveaway, games, betting. Alright. So you can bet on the following, Fire Matthew. Someone dies, someone comes back with a disease, someone comes back afflicted, or we find a secret door. You can bet yes, you can effectively select that we are going to do a yes-no bet on one of those 4. Let me know which one you want to do. Bear in mind, this is a boss dungeon. Make sure you read your cards. I'm not going to respect anything that says take out the torches or get rid of this or that, or none of that's going to be applicable here. Someone dies. Okay. So, a death bet. Does anyone die in this run? Min bet's 100, max bet is 1,000, and you know what? Let's make that a little bit more interesting because it's Darkest Dungeon level. Max bet's 5,000. You have 90 seconds to place your bet. That starts right now. So you type exclamation bet, which option, 1 for yes, 2 for no, space, and the amount that you want to bet. Someone will have to remind me at the end of the day to resolve that bet, because I'm going to forget. Okay. Activate the Locust Beacon. I can move this back over to the other side now because I don't need to see that. That there. And then let me get rid of that tab, have up what I need to see there. So let me go ahead and get provisioned here. This is a tricky dungeon. Not a hard dungeon, a tricky dungeon. You probably got a DM. All responses that are in relation to tributes are still DM'd to you, so you see it in the tab. Let's keep clutter down. Erlen again with a panda card. You play both sides? No. There are no multi-betting allowed. Okay, let's go provision these people out. You know what? I did this earlier today, and I'm going to do it again. Hack, Swan, Yarp, Bleeds. But I looked. Changing out Hound's Harry, which is a multi-hit, for Target Whistle, which is a minus 30% protection debuff. And it'll become important whenever we get to the boss fight, because he's got a lot of protection. Gilly, I have set up for Incision. That's the one I really care about. Cure Bleed, Cure Blight. Buff target, if we get the chance to. And the Stun. The Stun can also be important coming from him, which is why we put the Stun Trinket on him. Bish doesn't change. Camp skills are also changed. I do not have any ambush prevention skills on for this group, simply because there is no ambush in the Darkest Dungeon level. You come on top of every 0 bleed. So this is... Wait, watch what happens now. We have 4 camps. The only level in the game that gives you 4 camps, because it can be extremely long. Then we have 2 dog treats, which is how the Houndmaster complicates this. The opportunity for 42 food, which we're taking all of. The reason I'm not going to sacrifice a slot on 2 food, we're not going to really concern ourselves with anti-venom and bandages because we have Gilly for that. I don't care about keys. I do care about as much holy water as I can carry and as much herbs as I can carry. Extra long. Exhausting is the level type. So what we can do here is, let's get rid of the excess that is sort of a waste there. We're carrying 12 and 12. Let's offset that a little bit. Let's fill this stack up because we can. Go ahead and fill this stack up because we can. We have 1 spot left over, and guess what we don't have? We don't have torches, which we are going to need a ton of. And this is where the balancing act of this dungeon comes in. Because right now, I don't have everything I need. Sigh, 4 months. Thank you very much. Just to figure out what we want to do here. Do we want to take the bandages? We have Gilly, so put torches there. Do we want to take the anti-venom? We have Gilly. We can't get rid of the one thing that's there, so we might as well take the full stack. So what do? We need more than that number of torches. We need more than that. Not worth taking the shields, the Aegis shields? Nah. So what we're going to do here is we're going to minimize the herbs and take an additional 8 torches.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
That screwed us a little bit. So we have right now 24 torches. If luck holds, we're okay with that. If it doesn't, then we're a little hosed on that. So we have to be a little bit judicious about the torch usage. I definitely want the holy water. I need at least 1 set. No, Gilly's helping us because I'm not having to carry that stack of bandages. His job is to heal that. The dog treats are what's screwing us. So the question becomes, do we believe we need 48 food? Or do we want to change out a stack of food for another stack of torches? Good boys do need treats. I think this is what we go with. I would much rather have another stack of herbs, but this is what we're going to go with. Okay. There are no blockages anywhere in this dungeon. There are no keys anywhere in this dungeon. And I have beaten this dungeon before on Switch. So I'm not going to explore it as if I've never been here before. But it could get dicey real quick if something goes wrong. Okay, Mads, Chris, Gilly, Fish. Fish can make light. No one can make food. That's fair. But Fish can't make light all the time. Yep. Here's the thing. This goes correctly, it's 4 fights. This goes badly, it's 34 fights. I'm not joking. Like, there may be a camp where I take a break in the middle of this and this goes insanely wrong. Alrighty. Off we go.
The interminable stone holes are but an antechamber. The creature is vast beyond measure, and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold, and let the terrible truth worm its way into your mind.
Okie dokie.
The Gateless Gate. A maddening
Welcome to We Don't Know Where We're At land.
Beyond human understanding.
Stop stressing yourself out already, Fish. It's not cool. The problem with the map as it reveals itself is I'm going to have to constantly rescale it. I know where I'm going. That's a 65. We want it now. Let's do it. This is DD3. Okay, so we get Gilly up first without anything done to him. Let's just go after one of them. Not for a whole lot. Did bleed him. No worries, Dustin. Okay, so we don't have anybody hit. The stun resistance on these guys is not great. We'll go here. Last to go. You got a stun. Good job, Fish. Let's stack the bleed there, or just kill him with a 27 from Ralphie. Mads. Still no issue here. Let's go right up front. Bye-bye.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Still no one hurt. Let's stun him. Good job, Fish. Ralphie. Bye-bye.
Decimated.
Why take the Houndmaster? Most things in this dungeon are beast type, and the Houndmaster
As
gets a
victories
bonus
mount,
against them, which is why Ralphie's
so
putting
too
up double
will
digits.
resistance.
And believe it or not, for no reason that would make sense to anybody, we are going to camp right here. Not because we need to heal anything. This is an offensive camp. We are potentially 3 battles from the boss.
A spark without kindling is a
I don't need to heal any
without hope.
stress. So we're going to take the minimum. Then what we're going to do, go to Mads, plus 25% damage if in position 1. Yes, please. Then she has plus 10% crit for 4 battles. Yes, please. For the dog. All of these are plus 33% healing received for 4 battles. That's likely one we're going to use. Pray, plus 15% protection for all companions. So we're going there. That buffed everybody. The camper, they have room service. We have 5 respite points left. The one person who we cannot have get into real trouble is Mads. So we're going here with that. So she gets a buff to her healing. That's coming from Fish. We have 1 respite point left and nothing really else to do. That's to remove disease. That's there just in case we run into a disease. There's nothing else to do. So now we are buffed up for a couple battles. I have 3 camps left. That's a gamble to do this.
A blazing star is born.
Okay, so we're coming over to here. Yeah? You're going to learn what the trick in this dungeon is. Hi. So let's talk about what's in front of us for just a minute. There's the Mammoth Cyst and the Stock. This is the mechanic in this dungeon that is a problem. That Stock in the back can randomly teleport you anywhere in the dungeon. He will not do it on the first round. Every succeeding round it is alive, the percentage chance goes up by 7%. If you kill the Stock, the big boy up front will resurrect him, resetting the chance back to 0. So you have to take the Stock out while whittling down the Cyst. The Cyst is the big boy up front. The Stock is the guy in the back. This is why Mads is here. She has to swan and nothing but swan that thing. Kill it before it can teleport us. Everybody else is taking this thing down. Gilly's job, this thing will blight the crap out of us. Gilly's job is to keep people clean. So I need the beast damage from Chris here. I need Mads' swan here. I need Gilly keeping everybody clean, and I need Fish healing everybody. That's the comp. That's why the comp is built this way. So let's look at Fish first. Stun percent chance on the back row is 73%, but she can't stun the back row. So there's only one move here. We have to try to stun the Cyst, which isn't going to work. Oh my god, Fish! So this is where we come down to, let's go ahead and buff up the dog. It did work. The Cyst gets 2 attacks per round. You are stunning. I'm sorry I doubted it. So, because Gilly gets to go before there's any blight out there, we are going here with the Vapors on Mads. You can swan with a huge damage increase.
The blood quickens.
Dedicated.
51 mats. He has to waste one of his 2 turns every turn on bringing it back. Oh god! No! That is not helpful. So, she missed. There's still no blade out there. Gilly, do me a favor. Stunned it. Now it can't teleport us this round. Oh, Ralphie. God damn it, dog. Good dodge. These fights are not fun. Now we have Fish in a position to stun this thing. He resisted it. That's the blade. They both resisted it. Okay, we have to focus on killing this thing.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
26 crit for the dog, yes! Okay, group heal here. That debuff is why... Okay, we gotta get rid of the debuff on Mads. That's why we need the herbs. Swan this guy, please. Not enough. Alright, so we have to deal with maybe another turn. That's a move. Not the biggest deal in the world. We can deal with that comp order. Okay, we're going right back here with this guy. Let's see if we can stun it. No. Now it's a matter of turn order. Revivify. He just healed himself. Yep. Jerk. Okay, we cannot stun the back row. We have 2 characters who need heal. Let's do that. Good dodge. Mads, land it please.
Annihilated.
Alright, dog. Let's go. That's not what was supposed to happen there. Can you please stun it again, Fish? That would make my day. Nope.
The light, the promise of safety.
Okay. No Blight to heal. Cannot use his incision while he's in back row, so let's go here. Stun again. Yes. Beast does not need to do anything this turn. Never mind.
Weakened.
Okay. Continue to do your job, dog. Right up front. Bye-bye.
Obliterated.
Gilly. Nothing to heal. Let's use this opportunity to move you back forward so we can get your incision up if we need it. Okay. So that has to be a straight heal to Gilly. Okay, the debuff on Mads is bad. Minus 20% damage can't be there. That has to go. She goes right back to being at the Swan. Not enough. Almost. It's okay. It's a small heal. Group heal. Yep, 1 point. Okay. I'll go treat time. Jerk. This done is... Let's go here and see if we can get it done again. Nope. Nope. Mads first, please.
Destroyed.
Alright, Gilly. Let's go with Emboldening Vapors on the doggo. You are down 8, you are down a bunch. Heal yourself, please, Fish. Yep, summon it. That's fine, that's for one turn. Your second turn will be... Okay, here we go. 19. He's at 24 hit points. That's a light. Okay, so Gilly has to take care of that on Fish, which is why he's here. Battlefield Medicine right there. Get rid of it. Okay. Five points. On a 4-point lead.
Controversially. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, Fish. 38, 33. This is everybody. Everybody gets a heal here.
The bigger the beast, the greater.
Now we just gotta kill this thing. There's any protection? No. Get him. Get him. No, Ralphie, no. No, God, man. Please don't do this to me, game. We gotta try. Stun him. Oh, Jesus, Fish. Thank you. Oh my God, I thought it was gonna teleport us. We couldn't hit it.
The offensive. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
That's the gimmick. If things go well, so I'll tell you this right now. We have a line to the boss now. There's only one of those fights between us and the boss. The problem is the boss is that fight again. Whew. Okay. I blame whoever did stress up. Hey, jerk faces. Yes, the boss can teleport you away. The tricky thing about the boss, though, is that if you get teleported away, the health does not reset on it. You just have to fight your way back to it. Alright, Gilly. Up front.
A decisive pummeling.
We'll get rid of that next turn. So we are sitting at 25, 25, 14. Let's go ahead and guarantee we get rid of one here. Mads.
A singular strike.
We need to heal Chris. Owie.
To a killing blow.
Light ain't helping. Okay. So, do we have the anti-venom to get rid of that? Yes. Do that now. Mads. Alright, so that leaves us in a little bit of a predicament here. We have Chris on low health. We have one fight left.
They can be beaten.
Going this way. Let's do this. We've got the excess right now. I think we're okay to do this. Now here comes the question. Do we camp a second time? We have one fight between us and the boss. There is no opportunity to camp between those two fights because it's a hallway fight. So, do we fight Crackle with 2 months. Thank you very much for your sub. So we camp again, taking us down to 2 camps. We are still running these buffs. She has 2 more battles left on all of her buffs. I don't think we camp. We don't need to camp. Those buffs are still good for 2 fights. So, off we go. How are we on torches? Plenty. I want it right here. So this is not the same Templar as DD2. These guys don't have the ability that you need to carry all those trinkets for. So he has no protection. We know that he has Stinger Shot and Doomsday that deal Blight and Torment. He's unstunnable but susceptible to bleed, so we will go with Ralphie right there. Gilly gonna go right after him again. Stacking the bleed on him. Please, thank you. Good dodges. Mads. You can stack bleed here with if it bleeds. No, you're front row. Actually, you're a 2-position monster, so we're gonna go here with crit mod. And you missed. That hurt. Alright, so we have Chris at 31, Fish at 40. We'll go heal Chris here. Excuse me. Frog in my throat. Alright, right back to it. That's more like it. We will now have Fish heal herself. 8-point lead. Come on, dodges. Nope, not that time. Okay, no bleeds or anything. We can stun him with Disorienting Blast. He's at 22 hit points. His stun is 98. Let's go with another bleed. He's now stacked 12 damage. He's dead. I wish I could cry Havoc now, but that is what it is. We can't do anything here except this, and it doesn't matter. He's gonna bleed out.
Gently.
So now we have 2 heroes that are low health, well, a quarter health down to a third health down prior to the next room, which is the boss fight. So again, this is where the RNG of this dungeon comes into play. Do you gamble on healing them with food? The answer is yes, because you don't want to have to react to that over and over and over again at the beginning. You don't want to have that R and G indeed. So, like I said, DD3 can be an exceedingly long dungeon, and we're not out of the woods yet because we still have the same Sist stock fight here again. If we get teleported, we have to fight our way back to this point. So let's pump that torch all the way
As
up.
the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted,
And here we go.
and purpose is made clear.
Yeah. Alright, Gilly, back row. Thank you. Let's go right to it. Light, and it's a good resist. Let's not play games. Let's get it healed. Good dodge, Mads. Okay, right back at him. See, here's the thing. This guy has got 25% protection, which I can nullify by using 1 round of Chris, which I think I'm going to do. While we put the whistle on him, it's going to set Gilly up for this. Let's do this. Hopefully take you out of the equation for a turn. Yes.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I'll get you, Permanoob, next time.
Remember to
All right, Mads, up front.
follow us.
you very much. This is going to be a group heal now from Fish. Gilly!
Ground quakes.
Yes. Alright, Mads. Clutch time here. Not enough. Yeah, the foul plays out. Okay. So the dog can hit the back row. And I think we need to take that chance right now because this guy's not stunned. That was the right decision. Now we come back up front. Fish needs to heal badly. Not a good move from Gilly. Mads up front. We'll rebuff her with Holy Water. 22. He's down to 7. On a. Oh, he's on 1! He's on 1 point. Heal yourself, Fish.
A death by inches.
Kill him, Ralphie. Get him, Gilly. 1 point. On a bleed. He's dead. We got this.
A powerful blow.
Yes!
Remind yourself.
Where the hell's the Locust Beacon?
Confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Why am I not seeing the Locust Beacon? Oh, because it's right here? There it is. Forgot it was on the floor.
You cannot learn a thing.
The
you
fastest
think
way it
you
can
know.
be done. Let's go.
You will endure this
One to
loss
go. One
and
to
learn
go.
from it.
So
Wealth
I'll
beyond
show
measure, awarded to the brave and the
you.
foolhardy
I'll show you how
alike.
nasty that dungeon can be.
resplendent
We'll go back to the
offering.
Hamlet and take a break shortly after. DD3 is done. That was the best RNG I've ever had on that dungeon. Holy crap. Indeed. Let's see what happens here. Photomania, last guy. Mads comes back with Nymphomania. She gets a plus 20% stress heal in the brothel. We probably locked that one in. Deviant Taste for Fish is not allowed to visit the brothel. Well, you guys can't have a date night there now. Okay. So I will show you why that dungeon is stupid.
At last,
All stress
the
activities are
twisted
more
heart of
effective.
the
We are
world is laid bare.
BP 98.
Sword
Swear jar.
Fucking cold. Jesus Christ.
That went so much better than I was hoping. TF Live loses those tributes into the swear jar. Okay, so let's take a look at what I wanted to show you. Let's go here and let's put that above the game. This is how dumb that dungeon can be. I've shown you, I did this map so I could show you guys the path I just took. If you get teleported by any of the white cell stalks, which are here, there's always one. You can't avoid it. You have to get through at least one stalk fight to get to the boss, which is another stalk fight. If you get teleported, you can be here, 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 any of the dead end rooms, which means you then have to fight your way back to this room if that's where you got teleported from, which means either going up and around through a path you know you've cleared, or fighting your way through another stalk fight. Doc with 1,000 bits. What we just did is crazy unheard of. We went boom, 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 boom.
Another soul battered and
Went
broken.
straight to the boss. We took both
Cast
stalks
aside
down
like a
relatively
spent
easily
torch.
and never got teleported. DD3's done. But this is why that is it can be very bad. Okay, so let's go back to the way this works. Let's put you up here. I am going to take a break because we have one dungeon level left to go.
I got another mission for you,
No, Gilly.
Daddy.
It was the most efficient DD3 run I've ever done. What about the bets? No one died. Thank you very much, Squirrel, for reminding me. Nobody died. So the bet was a no. We'll pick your winner. All right, Berlin. You got to see it, which is awesome because I know you only had about an hour tonight. So winners, Fish, Perm, Yomega, Berlin, Nim, Diggity, Tom, Fletch, and Arky all pull down tributes from that. I didn't double it. No, because not that many people bet against me. So that is going to be the same week, I believe. We'll double check here. Week 197, so let's take a week command and clear up. You'll see Fire Matthew that the stress bar clears on week command. Just built into the command. Clears it all back down as if I rested. Okay, so what are we going to do the rest of the night in Darkest Dungeon? Well, we have to talk about DD4. But we'll talk about that when I get back. So you guys stand up. We've been going for about an hour. DD3 is done. It's more used in the dungeon. You can use your points however you want, but it's more used in the dungeon. You don't have to try to bring it back down when we come back to town. That's the only reason I was saying it. We'll talk about DD4 when we come back and what is going to happen there and what comp we're looking at. We'll start to take on some quests this week to level up people to final place. Diggity said nope, by the way. He's out. He whiplashed himself and then east. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Like I said, get up, stretch your legs. We all sit down too much these days. Get a drink, and I'll talk to you in a few.
Rise up and join the fight. Spartans!
Such a good mood. That was not a fart. That was a chair on the desk. Yeah, I didn't see a wheel card redeemed either. I went and looked. So, okay, cool. I walked away to break. Like, did I miss that? Because holy crap, I felt terrible. If you want to redeem it now, go for it. Yep. That was my chair, because it lines up perfectly with my desk. Oh, she can redeem it whenever. I appreciate her not redeeming it during the actual boss dungeon run. But we're going to do it right now. Oh, hey, look. I pressed the wrong button, so we're going to let that spin. Vector's not lying again. I hit the wrong button.
Welcome to the Legion.
Row down.
Shizzle.
In once in. Okay, we'll bear that in mind when we get to the character selection screen. So, I hit the wrong button. I fat fingered that as I went to go hit this. So that's not going to count for Fish. The next one will.
What disaster.
There we go. See, you didn't want that anyway, Fish. But here is Fish's spin. What does Fish get? Round and round she goes. The Wheel of Destiny for Fish. The Revenge of Phil's Big Wheel will not transition to XCOM. We have Pressure Luck for XCOM. It will remain here when we come back for Darkest Dungeon 2. What does Fish get? Lose half retributes. Fish loses half retributes. How many did Fish have? A lot. She had a lot. She had 107,905, which I will take down to 53,953. Had a lot. She still has a lot, but it's just not as much as she had. 53,953. Done. I was committed. We'll have a lot less. Indeed. Alright, back we go to the dungeon. Let's talk about DD4.
Spartans!
I have a currency up in Firebot with the intent to
Curious
eventually
is the
transition over
Trapmaker's
there
art.
for
His
currency.
efficacy
It's on right now, those
unwitnessed
numbers
by his
don't mean
own
anything.
eyes.
The number in Scorp is what matters, because I'm actually going to transplant those values over. Trapmaker, you got it. There is a card game going. So DD4, I know we've been taking a month between DD runs. We are not going to do that. The intention here is to next week. Back-to-back weeks with the Darkest Dungeon run. Finish the main campaign next week. And then we will have to start the run at the frickin' Fanatic. Because I owe that to you all. So tonight, we have to do two things. We have to figure out who's in that DD4 comp so that we can kind of clean them up. And then we also have to start getting people infected because we need people with the curse in order to spawn the Fanatic. So, let's talk about the comp for DD4 first. Let's get these trinkets off of everybody. We don't need them. On. So here's who I know for a fact is going into DD4. You guys all off. Look at you big bunch of heroes. Amazing work. Thank you very much. So who is going to be in that comp? Let's go sort these guys by class. So I know for a fact that the healer for DD4 will be this guy. And I know for a fact that because he has wanted it so badly, we will be throwing Manny in there. When I find Manny. Swear to God, I just went past all the highwaymen, didn't I? Yeah, there's Manny right there. So Manny and Tom will go. So we need to get these two cleaned up tonight. And then we have to figure out who else is going. Anybody with a torch cannot go. So I am likely going to send Yomega in there. Wait, we lost Yomega, that's right. not going to send you Omega. No, we got him right there. There's your Omega. We have to get the Omega leveled if we want that to happen. Otherwise, we will have to send another front row hitter like a bounty hunter, which would be Manuel. And I'm thinking out loud here. I have no planning done on this yet. Alright, so let's guarantee that we get these two cleaned up tonight. DD4 is not hard so much as it is just the ending. There's some surprises in there that I'm not going to spoil, but let's go ahead and get these two kind of set aside. Start cleaning up Tom and Manny. Okay. So Tom, do you have anything that we cannot have you go in there? Tipler, I don't care about. That's probably not the best thing in the world. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Manshun is a relatively new character. He transitioned to being a highwayman late in the game. So let's see if he has any fear of Eldritch. That's bad. Yeah, that one doesn't matter. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, Doc knows the surprises. Doc knows why Tom's going, put it that way. Doc has known for a while, ever since I said, Tom's the healer in DD4. He's known exactly why that is. Okay. So, make it rain for 5,000. You got it.
A gleaming endowment.
You have to call out when that happens. I need to associate a sound with that. I just lowered that today. So if I miss one of those Make It Rains from Channel Points Redemption, let me know. I just lowered the amount of money it costs today. Okay, so we have options here. We can go to the court and try to get people infected, but we'll have to fight the end boss, which is a stonework boss. And then once we get somebody infected, we can put them all in the sanitarium together and try to cross-infect people. The risk is... No, there's not really a risk there. So let's think about this. If we go here, we get the Lioness War Paint for the Hellion, which isn't great. It's amazing if she's low in health. We have to kill the Garden Guardian to do that. So let's set up for that. Let's go with... So Highwaymen are bad. Reposters are bad for the Garden Guardian. What are great are Shield Breakers, because they can nullify the protection. I don't think Perm's in any shape, but Perm is in shape to go. Perm's going. We're going to do... Nim is going to go. Crap. We'll not do that this round then, because we owe Nim his card. So Nim has to go. Let's figure out where we are going. Yeah, the problem is I can't have a Reposter in that comp, because if we riposte the shield away, we're in trouble. Let's have a look at other things. Hellion's Hairpin on a medium. Short. We have the Cove, but we have to get the Omega's guy level up.
Resupply and recover.
All right, Matthew will be here.
But be quick.
Can't do that this turn. Anyone stuff we don't care about. There's a bumper crop event, we don't care about that. Short, so we have our options of bumper crop on either one of these. We have a Martyr Seal already. Might as well pick that up. 3 grain sacks or 3 grain. It's the same mission. That's hilarious. This is a short and a medium for the Hellion's Hairpin. Let's go there. We'll get Nim in because we owe him the card. You are in. Let's put... Can't put your Omega in this group. Mads... Yeah, no stress. No stress. Let's run... excuse me. Let's run ship up front. Crackle, the level 3, needs to go out on a mid-tier dungeon as well. That's not this dungeon. Dustin. And healer... Won't be Diggity. Fish just went out. Let's go. Tom is being treated. So let's send Rocket out here. Let's get these trinkets squared away. Alright, so we'll return to old faithful standbys here because the dungeon is normal. So we will go dismiss his head in the Aria box here for Chipper. For Nim, we will go to Crystal Line Gunpowder, thank you very much. Nameful Locket. For Dustin, we will go to... Where is your stuff, Dustin? We will go to the crit dice. Bleed dice don't help us very much here. Actually, that's a decent... Well, we'll take them for the stress. Plus 1% stress skills, we'll take that. And for Rocket, we will take Wilbur's Flag, which we got back from the Shrieker, by the way. It was not there for the DD running if we didn't get the Shrieker. And the Sacred Scroll. Okay. So this is a medium dungeon. Oh, by the way, for anybody that wants that thing, I'll repost it. It's a chroma keyed video that just runs over and over and over again. The leaves are also a chroma keyed video that I used them last year in Darkest Dungeon because we've been playing this for so long. We'll take 2 stacks of torches. 2 stacks, not 2 stacks on one. Take 2 stacks of food. Not that. We're gonna take it, we're gonna take it. Food, torches. Dip, 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 dip. Can't wait to kill the turkey. For those of you that never experienced the gobbler, give it a couple weeks. Alright, off we go. Still can't believe that DD3 run went that smoothly. You have to learn to read lips so you can watch on mute. I don't have a closed captioning option or a place to put it.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better
Alright,
place
so
to
this
begin
is
than the seat
a backtrack
of our
of one?
noble line?
We gotta scowl all the way down there. So we have to complete 100% of room battles. There's a battle there. We must go there. Backtrack and get it done. Yep. Trap there. Who's our trap guy? Nim at 100. Chip at 100. Dustin at 90. Well, y'all, none of you stink at it. We'll give it to Nim. Well done. Which has one built in. Excellent. Then I will at least try to enunciate more, even though I know I speak very quickly. Hey, guy in the back. Okay. Oh, we have to redo his skills because he wasn't set up for stress healing. He was set up for the farm. We'll do that after this. Let's go here. Let's stun you if we can. Zero side,
The
sweet.
light, the promise of safety.
Chip. Chip, 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 chip. Kill him. Very much, sir.
Destroyed.
Yep.
Well struck.
Here you go, Nim. Perfect. Kill him. Kill him. No, don't miss him. Missing him was the wrong answer. Great. The guy who's not warding. Get rid of you. If you can. There we go.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Let's heal Nim. The windows are open. Sorry for the background noise. It's just too long to not have them open in here with computers.
How quickly
Owie.
the tide turns.
Okay, so our options are you're still warded for 2 more rounds. We can pull you forward. We don't have a way to bypass that protection, so we should really slam down this guy.
Precision and power.
Thank you very much. Null Force, 2 months. Thank you for the resub, my friend. Okay, so Dustin cannot go there. Let's not yet. We need to hold off on. Let's get these corpses out of the way. This is the way. Perfect. That puts him in line.
Time to perform
Okay, now
beyond
that
one's limits.
is there for one more turn. He just missed a Null Force. We did DD3 in like record time. Like the best possible RNG path to the boss, and we got it done.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Let's go group heal.
A
Stress guy left. We have to redo
awakening.
Dustin's skills here. Good dodge. Good dodge. Okay, Dustin. We can definitely move you forward here. Go. Drac with a 4-month resub. Thank you very much. For those of you coming in after DD3 is done,
Destroy.
as I said at the start of the stream, the ripple effects from a month ago when we got 100 gifted subs continues. I got a notification from Twitch right before the stream tonight that my expected payout, which they're processing now, is over $500, which will all go to DAV. That will bring our 2-month total to DAV to over $700, which is insane. Let's get Dustin squared away here. I don't want that and that. I do want that and that. Faux show. Yeah, it's insanely awesome. Let's open the chest with the key. I thought that total was low, but I was like, I didn't really have the time to look into it. And then when that, I was like, and also I was like, I'll give it a month and see what happens. And then was like, oh yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense. That. All right, now we're going this way.
All
Why
right. What's the game
we-
plan?
Shit. You got it. Why is that highlighted like that? Doesn't feel right. But hopefully the fight will clear that up. Oh. Look, he did it for you. Thanks, Mads. Appreciate it. Mads like, you just made DD3 look easy, Fix. I have to make your life difficult. And I did just make DD3 look easy. That's not ego. That is, don't expect that to be that simple the first time you go in there if you're playing Dark. I mean, when Mads screams during Man of Medan, it can get that high. Fixes. My name is Gilly, and this is my Fix impression. How can you say something stupid about Fix? Bro, 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 bro. That's Gilly's Fix impression. Man of Medan. Okay, let's go here. Nope. I mean, you teed that one up for me, Gilly. Ah, it misses. Oof.
Exposed to a killing
Rocket
blow.
gets shanked. And blanket fire from the guy in the back. There's a good riposte, though. That needs a healing. That needs a healing. That needs a healing, too.
Motherfucking sucking coal Jesus Christ.
Okay, you are at 19, you are at 23. We need to do this first.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Damn. Still hasn't come out of stealth. Hopefully this will take care of it. Thank you.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Taking a lot of damage here. That guy is 3 on a 4. He's dead. This should kill this guy.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I don't know if spicy chocolate actually, I mean, apart from doing it for the one piece you did, I'm not sure that that's really that appealing. I want to get a heal off. If I can. Nope. Okay, maybe we will get one. Let's take some stress off here.
The blood quickens.
Alright, good. I did need that. Nim, you're gonna get your turn. Thank you very much. This guy goes last. There it is. That worked out perfect. Okay. We can't carry the extra key. We can't carry
These
that
nightmarish
either.
creatures can be felled.
You know what
They
that
can be
does?
beaten.
Suit of armor. What does suit of armor do? I don't think that can work there. Nope. Okay. At least we know that's not true now. Let's just open it. Perfect. Okay, let's move you back one. Actually, let's just do it this way. Station. The man who can make one word mean anything. I love that movie. I don't owe that, and we will have to break this down.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Station. Fighters. Yay. Hit the 2 in the middle. Good.
Powerful
Good,
blow.
Dustin.
Inspiration.
Okay, let's get ready.
And improvement.
Chip. This guy is on 4-point bleed over 5. He's dead next round. This guy is on a 4-point. Okay, both middle spiders are dead. Go up front. Chip. You too many misses tonight, buddy. There we go.
Decimated.
One spider left.
Another soul battered and broken. Cast aside like a spent torch.
Ouch.
God of blurred vision. The end approaches.
Ouch. Fine. Yep.
The slow death.
Bye bye, spiders.
Unforeseen.
Take you. Take you.
Unforgiving.
The emeralds. Take the food. We haven't used the food yet. We haven't camped yet, so who's low here? 30, 32, 28. We'll go to Dustin with us. Okay, next room. No fight here. We got a scout. There's a trap in the hallway, which will go to Chip. Actually, 28, 20. We'll go to Nim. We set our party order here. Next room. Luckily, everybody's Wednesday went pretty good. Mine was better than I expected, given how my Tuesday was. And I'm hopeful the rest of the week is okay. My calendar tomorrow looks pretty good. But Friday will be an interesting day. And then assuming we can maintain the rhythm at work, like I said, we'll be back next week with DD4. And then we can focus on Fnatic hunting. It's going to take us some time to stuff. There's going to be a lot of garden fights in order to set that up.
Traps lie in wait. Unsprung and
Oh crap, I didn't see it.
thirsting
I
for
was too busy
blood.
talking. Not make it through the school day tomorrow in terms of stress or health. Gilly kind of left that dangling. I know that there's been some COVID nonsense at the school. Go to Nim with the trap. Oh, gotcha. Kidney stones suck. Don't owe that one. Good job, Chip. We can't carry any of it.
My lord.
Yourself.
Yeah, that is true. DD3 was... That's a huge hurdle to be done with that in terms of finishing the game. And I am trying to pay more attention to chat. Well, it's there. I do, on the first Cyst stock fight, and you'll understand it if you watch the VOD, explain that mechanic. So that if you ever do want to make a run at the end of the Darkest Dungeon, The mechanic is explained so that you understand how to approach it. If you walked into that fight not knowing how to deal with that, you're guaranteed to be teleported.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Nope. Not giving anything up for that. We're at the point where we don't need as many of the heirlooms. Take you down. Hey, fellas. Okay, so let's go Third Row. Hey, I'm always, like, someone actually said this on a phone call today. I don't know what to say when someone says things are going badly, because every time you say, I hope she feels better, which you know that, right? I feel like I don't need to say that. It always feels like it's, I don't know, it's half-assed way to respond to something. I do hope she improves and feels better. I don't know how to convey sincerity. In something that's kind of like a social norm. Yeah. Boom, Nim.
Masterfully executed.
Like, among friends, it's an expectation that I'm having a crap day and you care enough to say, I hope it gets better, without having to say it. It's when the person walks in and says, hey, go fuck yourself, Fix, I hope it gets worse, that you're like, well, aren't you an asshole? Let's go ahead and heal the group. Especially if it's kidney stones. There's literally nothing anyone can do. This isn't Ori 2. You're not lying, diggity. Chips took a couple hits there. Let's go right back to row 3. Get this guy. Oh,
Obliterated.
make up for a couple of those misses there, Chip. Thank you. Nim, front row to reset yourself. Bye-bye.
Eradicated.
Alright, let's go straight heal to Chip. Don't want to do that. Let's heal a stress back row. Pretty much owned him. Alright, let's go up here.
A singular strike.
Let's heal the group.
A momentary abatement.
Bye. Thank you.
Annihilated.
Okay. Take you.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
shit.
is a slow and insidious
2 portraits. 6 band. We're gonna leave it. We got 2 full stacks. We set our party order. We have maybe 4 rooms left in this dungeon. And this is not one of the fights. We have an obstacle, a fight there, and we don't know about the last 2. There's a curio coming up. Hurry, 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 before someone uses a card. Alright, so we'll hit the torch before we go into the door here. You fat bastards. We are down to 12 food. It's not a big deal. Alright, here we go. Hey fellas, oh, that's an ugly group. This guy's a pain in the ass. 2 stressors. We'll get rid of the little guys first if we can. Let's go right here. See if we can finish. Oh. Alright, your stun is at 90. Yours is at 50. Let's go here. 16. Hi.
The ground quakes.
Oh, 16 food. Am I missing a stack? Oh yeah, there's 4 there. Thank you. Oh, Nim! Nim! Hit for 28!
Break.
Okay. Let's go there. Nice big crit. That changes the strat here. Let's see if we can move up on him. And we have 1 more to go with Chip. Let's get Chip healed. Or not Chip, Nim healed. Rude! You get him this turn. You're at 12. Maybe? Oh, God, Chip! Shit! Good dodge, though. Not enough. What? How's Pubert feel? Oh, because my voice went high.
The
very
bigger the
funny.
beast.
I don't know, man. It's going pretty well. Good. I don't know. If anyone's seen Pubert, that'd be a horrible name to give a kid. Damn it, Chip.
A dizzying
Ouch.
blow to body and
All right, that stress
brain.
needs dealt with.
A decisive pummeling.
Hubert. I haven't played that game forever. That game used to frustrate the shit out of me.
This expedition at least
Beats don't
promises
care about or the
success.
gold. Hey, we're done. So the stress doesn't matter. Let's go back home and set up for next one. Hopefully we get a dungeon we can take some of these low levels into, like
All
Crackle,
my
get
whole.
Berlin
We
finished
reclaim
off to
what
6.
is ours.
Yeah, that, Gilly. My mistake was sending Chip without Arky. Maybe. Dustin comes back with a disease. Rocket comes back with a disease. And with weak grip. I don't care about that so much. Alright, Lagophobia needs to go too. Let's go take all 3 of these people to the sanitarium. Week
My obsession
198.
caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I
Coming
must
up
rely
on
upon you to set it
200
right.
weeks of Darkest Dungeon. Oh yeah, I forgot to do something else tonight. Something that I didn't do, and I meant to do it, is we got someone back tonight. So that should now be that. We'll have to figure out what the hell we're gonna do with Dr. Death at level 2, now that he has 2 characters in the game. But he's there. Okay, so let's take care of this first. Get the trinkets off everybody. Sort them. Let's close that out. Let's close that out. Sanitarium. Let's get the members of this group in there that need to go. Chip came back with... yeah... that one. That. Nim, did you come back with anything bad? No. Dustin needs to go in and get rid of the worries. Rocket needs to go in and get rid of scurvy. She doesn't eat enough oranges. Okay. That's done. Stress should be under control, I believe. Yeah. Just Rocket, who has stress, but she can handle that after we get back. Is Diggity back? Because he decided to take a sabbatical last round. He is. Okay, so let's check the cart real quick. There is crap on the cart. 20 bucks. Not here. Hey, look, an A-bomb lock. Yeah. Blue stone, Devo stone, bleed charm. Nip. Nip. Nip.
Send this one to journey
Over here.
elsewhere, for we have need
Alright,
of
let's see if it's
sterner
possible.
stock.
So oh, sweet. We did get a couple. There's a medium veteran. There is a short. We're going to take this medium simply because we want to get a couple people leveled. We need to get Crackle leveled. We need to get Berlin leveled. We need someone to carry the mail up front, though, for these guys. Perm. Because you're an all-rose hitter. And someone to heal them. Who hasn't? Beast is gone tonight. Diggity went out with the... excuse me. the Shrieker. We're not sending Tom anywhere. So we can just send Alice out. Let's send Alice. And we're going to do a couple things here. So first things first, with Crackle being the low XP guy, we're actually going to give him the mirror. I think it's the mirror? Yeah, it's the portrait, sorry. So it gets plus 50% resolve XP off of that, which will help him level faster. And then we're actually going to a place where bleed is useful. So your job is just going to be stressed, though. Let's just deal with it that way.
I said, hey,
Welcome back, Perm.
what's going
Perm, you're
on?
going to go ahead and carry a couple lower level characters through a dungeon here. Get them some levels. Give you some HP with a speed hit. And then let's give you a damage bracer. That's only going to give you a 10% stress increase here. That one. Yep, max is 6. What are you carrying? You're carrying Berlin, he's a 5, so that's not really much of a carry. Crackle is a 3, and then Alice is a 6. So you're really carrying Crackle through this to get him XP level up. Speaking of Berlin, we're actually going to go and use you as a damager here. Alice will go down into the scroll and Wilbur's flag as usual. Make sure everyone's got their trinkets. Yep. Close this out. Perm's right. Berlin has Plague Grenade for the back row. Incision, yes. Battlefield Medicine. I actually want to change out Plague Grenade for Disorienting Blast. Alice is correct. Crackle. Yep. Okay, let's double check and make sure none of these guys can take an upgrade on their gear. More specifically, Berlin and Crackle. Alice and Perm are done. So let's say Dr. Berlin. Hey, look at that. Who cares? We're rich. Unlike Perm. Yep, don't trip over your dress hem. Okay. Ready to go. We'll do this dungeon, then we'll take a break, and we got an hour left. Again, we're prepping for DD4 next week. I'm going to probably not do it at the beginning of the stream next week, probably more toward the middle end. It's got a pretty finite length, so I know how long it will be in terms of pacing the stream correctly, and then also understanding the comp I want to do, but we are not taking a month break between DD3 and DD4. The finale of the campaign will be next week, and then the extra credit work for me will be to get us to the Fanatic, which is gonna suck. Hate all of you. Oh look, the thing is here. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it. Worst case, we have to back out. The thing about Three Fish is it can be long. I mean, based on the mechanic, you understand that, right? The map's huge, and you get teleported once, it can get long. So I'm happy. I'm happy for myself. They got it done as quickly as they did, but I'm happy that you got to see it because your character was there. Okay, let's go provision this. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. We going with K-Jax, is Crackle's shortened name here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We'll take a stack of you. Gorgeous food. Dip, 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 dip. Holy water. How about that? Got those off we go. Again, thank you all for being here tonight. The crazy support from this community is insane. The fact that it took a month off because of life and came back to a crowd this big. Admittedly on a major dungeon night, but still, the fact that you were all just here when the stream started is amazing to me.
Corruption
Appreciate
has
it,
soaked
and I
the
value
soil,
all of you for being here.
sapping all
Thank you.
good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Okay. So, 100% of room battles. We have a nasty dogleg here that has to be done unless we get a scout. I know, Doc. Still have to... My own ethics... That's crazy.
Finding the
let's
stuff
grab
is
that.
only the first test. Now it must be carried home. Nature herself, a
Showered
victim to
last
the spreading
night.
corruption,
Ew!
malformed with misintent.
I want to know about your shower habits. Oh, hey. Jerks. Alright, we gotta get rid of, this guy first. Let's go here.
A
Go.
devastating blow.
Can we stun one of the back row guys, please? This guy. Thank you. you,
The
Mads.
match is
I did screw
A
up. We
blazing
still got
star
the
is
Shrieker
born.
fight. We didn't get it killed though. Owie. The dodges. So we just don't want Psychokinesis to make this fight long. So we'll go right back to the well here. That is a 3/3 bleed on 1. That is a 7/4 bleed on 16. So let's go here. That sets him to 9 on... 9 on... Actually, that's a 7-point bleed on 9. Let's go Judgment here and see if we can set him up to die. Yes. Now we just need a big back row hit.
eradicated.
That's how that's done. Watch them all fall like dominoes.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Don't need that. I don't know why I'm picking that up. I guess we'll carry it for a little while until we drop it. Thank you, Mads. That's not easy to do. Flawless, the large slime, 2 small slimes, not get hit and not get an ad. Oof. Don't know that. Go here. Okay, scout. You're not gonna give me all the rooms, are you? We gotta go down this lake anyway for that and that. Maybe we get a scout there and not have to do it. We have to hit this room though. There's a hallway fight. I mentioned slimes and easy, and then look what happens. Assholes. Let's go here. Let's stun one of them if possible. Alice with a stun, good.
Decimated.
Berlin.
All right. What's the game?
That follow button.
Obliterated.
again!
Be wary.
It's still on cooldown.
Triumphant
I
pride
guarantee you it's still on
precipitates a
cooldown.
Dizzying fall.
We'll take you.
Such a burden of finery
Shush!
risks life and
I'll
limb.
burn you in the sconce. Here we go. Fight here. Yes. Okay, let's do this. Go right front. Over 320. Let's try to stun this guy. Come on! Do you know the Muffin Man? Muffin Man? The one from Drury Lane? Five on a 4. Not dead yet. That's a mark. Good dodge. He's already marked, but good dodge. That's 1 point. You have to waste a turn on him. Okay, so we're still buffed. Let's go here. Got the front guy. Gilly, take care of him, please.
Press
Very much.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Stun you, please. Come on, Alice. Yes. Woo! Perm! Yeah, I took out your buddies. What do you think of that? Let's go here.
Precision and power.
Right back at him. 14 now, 1, he's dead. Let's go to heal the group. Macro.
Annihilated. This expedition at least promises success.
Burn it here. We'll take those. We'll open the box. What's the box?
If only treasure could staunch the flow
Almost.
of otherworldly corruption.
Beach has had enough punishment tonight, Eddie. Wow, they're handing me torches left and right in this dungeon.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Oh shit!
Or in blood.
I saw on the ground as soon as I walked to it. I don't have the map up. I wasn't doing the torches. Okay, your fights? No. Gilly, sleep well. Again, tell Ari get well from the rest of us, and have a restful night. While you walk, because I didn't see it, Perm. I had the inventory up. You don't have to go back down there. That's my good night to you. I stole shit from you. Eddie is going fishing.
This is the way.
This is the way. Okay, back to that room, and now it's just the leg out. Okie.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Spiders. Let's go with a stun on speed 6, speed 6. Let's go here. I saw the clip of it. I like I said, I was lurking last night, and I then had to step out just to sleep because I was tired. But I did see that he had, I saw a clip called Bear Trap. So that is 3 on 4, 3 on 5. Let's do this.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Go ahead and get that command queued up.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. Victories mount, well, so too will resistance.
I'll take it, throw it in there for now. Still on cooldown. Apparently I need to lower the cooldown on that.
Wealth beyond measure,
Nah.
awarded to the
gold stack.
brave and the foolhardy alike.
Hey, you're all surprised. Outstanding. Okay. I don't need to... well, you will eventually go, so let's...
My lord.
Yeah, Fish. Which cards do you believe... I would say actually do this in Discord so I can see it and remember it. But tell me which cards you believe do not need to have text associated with them. And I know some people like leaving messages on cards, so I'll have a look at it. It's definitely something I'll consider. And I need to review all the XCOM cards for that anyway. Let's go here and stun. I imagine for mobile it's a pain in the ass.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
That may be new. It didn't used to, when I built the cards, it wasn't that way. Berlin puts a bleed on him. At 7/3, he's dead. This is 11 and 3, so let's try to get rid of her. Bye.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I'll definitely look into it, but just leave me the reminder in the channel where I can read it and not lose it in chat.
The slow
Bye.
death. Unforeseen.
Two left.
Unforgiving.
Let's go here.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
It doesn't really matter against a shield breaker. You can hit from anywhere. Let's go up front here. And let's see if we can do this.
Their formation is broken.
She's blighted on a 2,
Maintain the offensive.
a 9. Nobody to heal, stun her? Nope. Berlin.
Confidence
Bye.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
What damage we took there was stress. I'll take you to deeds for those. Take that for that. Take you. Thank you for that. Done there. That is not holy water. There we go. Let's restart party order. And we have a hallway fight. That's not cool. At least we can get through the protection on the stoneworks with these. By the way, there are 2 stonework mobs in the entire game. Yet there's a trinket for them. This is one of them. The Garden Guardian is the other. Don't do a good job explaining some of those monster types sometimes. But if you're ever curious what a monster type is, you can see right here it says stonework and unholy on the left-hand side below gargoyle. That's what type of monster he is. So anybody that gets a bonus against stonework or unholy or has a negative trait against those will be affected here. Crackle. Buff everybody. Okay, stun is 30-30. Let's go to the front row and try to keep one of you out of the fight. Thank you very much. Thank you for landing that. So this guy is the problem from stress. These guys will just do bleed damage and movement. Movement's not a huge deal with Perm or with Crackle, but it is with Berlin. So we're still going to try to get this guy out. He's got the higher hit point pool, but we're still going to try to get rid of him. Let's actually carrying the holy water. Get 15. He's down to 17 on a 4/4 bleed. Now 4/4 bleed. It's a good dodge from Crackle. That's a bleed hit. Good dodge. Right back at him. 7 more. 6 points. On an 8-point bleed, he's dead. So let's go to not gonna Dark Step. Anybody rebuff? I need that guy out of the way now. I don't want Crackle moving around. See if we can stun the front row again.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
You'll die.
You require only the strength to follow
Back
it.
row for you. Thank you very much. Alright, already.
Impressive.
That'll work. Citrine's crap.
These nightmarish
Diggity.
creatures can
Thank you
be
for hanging
felled.
out, my friend.
They
Appreciate it.
can be beaten.
Good night. Enjoy your evening. I'll catch you next time you stream, most likely. If you're not following Mr. Land Diggity, by the way, go do that. Right there. That's your link. Just click on it, right click on it if you're on PC. Go to his channel, hit follow button. Not hard. Good guy. Definitely fun to hang out with. And Overcooked 2 with Diggity, it's his favorite game. So you want to make sure you catch the next time he plays his favorite game. Because it's his favorite game. It's really not his favorite game. Might be tomorrow. If you want to hear Fisha's voice, that's where you go hear it. On Diggity stream. Diggity yells at her for something, and then it kind of, not really yells at her, but raises his voice. It's like, "Where's these apples, Fish? Maybe you should have got those." And she's like, "Really, Diggity?" It's funny. You should definitely go over there. Yes, with his favorite person, indeed. Good. That's true. I can't imagine playing it with keyboard controls. That was more like, "Hey Diggity, I fell in the water again," not "I'm sorry I fell in the water again." Alright, this is ugly. The Cultist Enchantress is worse than her predecessor. This guy sucks, so let's focus our work here. He's got 98 hit points. We can't stun at 70? Do it. Opie! Yeah, Opie killed somebody last time I ran into Opie. There you go, Mom. He is on a 4-point lead. That's a good dodge. We're just gonna deal with the other two. He's gotta go. That sucks. Please dodge. They're both marked. He's gonna whack the crap out of them down his next turn. Let's see if we can do something about that. Let's go here. We've got the holy water. Let's take care of you, please, sir. Let's crackle. Okay, let's try it again. 9 on a buffed hit. Now he is on an 8-point bleed over 3. That is a stress. We'll deal with that later. Good dodge. We're not going to stun him on 120. We can stun her. Farm 19 leaves him at 15 on an 8-point bleed. He is dead next round, so there is no point in going after him now. He is 7 on an 8-point bleed. So let's go here. Make sure we catch both of them. And then we'll send Berlin back there. Oh, Berlin can't do that because he's now third row. Let's move you back up front. I need you there. Okay, so no one is really hurt. That is a 9-point blight on 50. We're not going to worry about that. Go back to that well is 80. Here is 70. Let's try to make sure he doesn't miss it. Come on. Nope. Okay. So we're going to impale here.
Monsters
2 of them gone.
has
Just the lady in the
no
back.
intrinsic
We can only get
merit,
2 with burn.
unless inordinate exsanguination
Good
be
dodge,
considered
permanent.
a virtue.
Okay, let's go here. He is waiting for 2 for more turn. We'll take her down to, yep, just did 7. Alright, we cannot hit Disorienting Blast in the first row, so let's go ahead and buff Perm here. Make sure this is a massive hit. Let's go ahead and heal the group, just because that's the move there. Now Perm. Hit her for a ton, please. That'll work. Portraits. These.
Seize this
We'll take
momentum.
3 portraits instead of
Push
that
on to the
gold.
task's end.
Not taking any. We'll go ahead and get rid of the blight on Perm. Sir, yes, sir. We need. Okay, we're done there. We'll take that here for Perm. No, that doesn't work, right? We got rid of the quirk Lygophobia from Perm for doing that. Thank you very much. Okay, we have at least 1 fight left in this last room and a hallway fight on this dungeon. Burn that high. We got
The
plenty
light,
of torches.
the
Yeah.
promise of safety.
No,
What?
shush.
No, I don't want to see your Pog collection.
That's crap. Okay. Go here. Let's stun you. Oh, I see why. Alright. There you go, Perm. Alright, up front for these 2. Let's go here. Good dodge. 5. Okay, so the reason I did that was to go here with this.
Masterfully executed.
She is now 7 on a 3. He is now 12 on a 7. So 5 points of damage here and he's dead. Right to the money. Right to the money on 11-point bleed. Okay, let's go over here and stun her. We'll focus on getting her killed. Nope. Nope, nope. 12. Good dodge. She's dead next turn. He's dead this turn. Let's go up front.
A death by inches.
Seal that stress. go ahead and heal Perm straight up.
Great
out of
is the
that.
weapon
Really good
that
shape.
cuts on its own.
We'll take the 2... Nope, we won't take the 2 food because we're still sitting on 2 stacks of 12. No one needs it, so we'll just leave it there. Possibly the collector's gone. So Perm take care of this trap. Last bit of stress is gone there. Collector can only spawn in the hallway. There goes some of that food. Alright, last fight in this dungeon. And it ends the way it started.
Well struck.
Good crit. 3 over 3. He's going to die before he gets a chance to go. So let's see about stunning the front. 95. We can't hit the back row, so let's go here. Oop. Okay, so you're dead. Let's focus damage here. And let's go right back to it here. That worked. 9 on a 7. Can't summon because the other guy didn't die yet. You're dead. Everybody goes after this guy.
How quickly the tide turns.
And you said that eating the chip today, which I didn't get to see because I had you tabbed out for work, made you not feel great because you hadn't eaten breakfast, which makes sense. Let's go both here for bleed.
A victory.
No bleed.
Perhaps the
Okay.
turning point.
We stun you. Make our life easy. Come on. Thank you very much, Alice. Cannot get there with that, so let's go here. Finish the game. Alright, that's it done. Don't need that. Take the money.
Success so clearly in view.
Yep, we're gonna open this box though.
Or is it merely a
Oh, I didn't
trick
open. I hit
of
the wrong button.
light?
Dumb.
The urgence
Yeah,
of
anything spicy on an empty
pestilence will
stomach.
yet be
So
driven
I always
from
like to
all
have
woods.
like when I get something really spicy, I like to get like at least a slice of bread with it or something. That way I can like kind of dip the bread a little bit and take it in with the sauce, and then eating something like that raw, which is, I mean, there's nothing there. It's just one chip and not a whole lot of calories. Imagine your stomach was like, what did you just do? All right, Permanoob comes back with Flagellant, who only beat himself up for stress relief, which I'm okay with. Believes he is possessed by demons. Merlin now has 6. Crackle goes from 2 to 4, almost to 5 on that dungeon. Alice comes back last gasp. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do 9 o'clock.
Finally,
Medical ward is free.
the
Outstanding.
serum is working.
Week 199. We will cross week 200 here tonight.
Manageable.
200 weeks. Well, 199 weeks and 6 deaths is kind of insane. Let's get rid of these trinkets on everybody. We'll go through some routines here and then we'll take a break. Last break of the night. We got another hat we're never ever going to use. On the cart, level 4 Grave Robber we don't need. Level 3 Antiquarian we don't need. Just never going to have it, are you? It's like, just out, they don't make it anymore. Ark, you have a good night. Thank you very much for hanging out as always. I appreciate it, sir. Beesh, enjoy Stardew. I know that's where you're heading. Have a good night. Okay, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. We have an hour left of Darkest Dungeon. And then we will hand it off to one of our friends at that point. But thank you all for being here. Really awesome night to get DD3 done in the way in which we did. And to also see everyone come roaring right back after a month away. I really do appreciate it. We'll be right back. Get up. At least stretch your legs, please. Like, get a drink, walk around, all that stuff. I will talk to you in a few minutes. That's the wrong button. It's the second time tonight my finger has just gone to the wrong button. Damn, indeed. This is the right button.
Excellent!
to get leveled up. We have no one else. Omega Jr. needs leveled up, and he should have gone on that mission, and he didn't. So we have another medium to do. Let's get rid of you guys. Not going to send Berlin on this. We'll send you Omega up front. Ooh. Thank you, Per. We're going to send Crackle again, because we're trying to level him up. Who is higher in terms of these two? Omega's going to need the portrait. Okay, that'll take away from his damage dealing. Let's go ahead and put Diggity on this in terms of healer, because he can boost their XP with his experience in the Darkest Dungeon. And then we need someone who's actually going to be able to do some damage, so let's throw Dr. Death in there, because we were going to do that earlier, but we threw Squirrel in on the Shrieker. Doc will go and carry the damage load for this group. 3 grain sacks medium. Let's go ahead and get this set up. We'll give the portrait to Omega, because he needs it more. Let's start with that, and then we'll go straight damage bracer here for him, because I don't want the 20% stress that comes from the distance his head. We'll go to Doc. Here and here. Go to Crackle. This is a bleed possible map, so we're gonna go ahead and take the bleed dice and the Tambo that gives him better stress heals, and we will go for that's 33, that's 25. We'll go down here and give him Ober's flag. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Going to that mission, 3 grain sacks, medium. All of those trinkets are done. Let's go provision these guys. Okay. Given that we don't have Plague Doctor with us this time, just go stack those up for debuff response. I think we're good to go. So rich, 88 million. Yeah, it's getting so long. It's going over the gold, the shimmering gold icon. Get off the desk chair. Makes people think I'm farting. One more there just in case. Go. That's why you get the bank done as early as we got the bank done, because it just compounds like that. You never have to worry about it. The bank is rooted in deeds, so in your early game, you want to go to areas that or missions that reward deeds.
Even the fiercest beast will lay down when it is not
3
eaten.
grain sacks.
Steal their
This
food.
is ugly because you have to check the hallways. We'll go. I think we'll go like this. We'll go down, around, up, down, up, and then clear these hallways that we need to. That'll be the way we go. Okay. The Omega. No book. Books are bad, kids. Also, I guess I'll take the opportunity to say I am sorry I haven't been around everyone else's streams as much, especially the day streams. It's almost impossible with the tempo at work right now. But even the night streams, I'm just exhausted at night. Like, I get home and all I want to do is I just want to lay down and watch. I've been watching Deep Space Nine. I'm actually in the 7th season. How much I've been watching it the past month. I've just slammed through it because I'm just too tired to do much else. And I appreciate everyone else's understanding on that. So we don't have a great 4th row option. So let's go. Shit. This guy here is an issue. Let's go here in the middle.
A time to perform beyond one's
Let's go here.
limits.
Bye-bye. I wonder how Dr. Death Jr. feels about his... he's the ghost of his corporeal self who's now alive again. How does that even work? Now we'll go here. Woo! Okay. Smite to you. Nope.
It's about 350. A dizzying blow to body and
That's a
brain.
lot of damage to Crackle. And they go right at him again. Shit. He's now at 9 points on a 3-point bleed. He needs to die soon. Okay, get rid of you.
Destroyed.
But to heal that bleed on his turn, he's going to take 3 more points. Get rid of your debuff. We're going to go here. He's glad his dad finally came back.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
This is heal self, right? Yeah, this is heal self. Go here. The joke being that a deadbeat dad would say, "I'm going out for a pack of cigarettes, honey," and never come back.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, we'll take you, and we're gonna drop you for you. Done there.
You will endure this
Talk
loss.
about Doc and
learn from it.
The conversation about how does he even feel about his corporeal self being back. Alright, came out of that better than I thought with Crackle when they were at 6. Now we gotta pick up this grain sack. That is a quest. Grab you. We're gonna have to drop something. It's gonna be that stack of gold. Make sure I didn't miss a quest location. Don't know about any other ones. Okay, we're done there. Let's grab this torch.
Glittering
Run that in
gold,
sconce.
trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Let's back up. Alright. So, Curio, quest location at the end of the hallway, which means we have 1 left in all of this. Okay. Wow! That's super shitty.
The blood quickens.
Alright, let's go ahead and de-stealth you so that we can get the Omega on you. So these swine gorers, they just all came in stealth. It's bad RNG. Because they're gonna hit like trucks. They're going right after them. Good dodge.
Their formation is
Crackle was
broken.
literally the kid in that joke.
Maintain the offensive.
Go here to Crackle. Alright, so now we don't have it. We can get the corpse hit here and hit him. Let's do that. We do not have a tracking shot left, so we have to do this. We have to just go here to set the cost. We can self-heal here. The problem is these guys, we don't have a way, like getting 3 stealths in a round is crazy.
But never hidden.
What we'll do here is we're going to send Crackle forward 1 on his next turn if possible. Oh, he's out now. Sweet.
Annihilated.
Never mind that strategy. We didn't need it. We'll take...
Remind yourself that overconfidence
You over you.
is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, we're done. Nope. Nope. Nothing in this room. A trap coming up. We're gonna have Crackle take care of that. We have 2 curios. Let's get rid of that. Oh, never mind. You're not very good at that, are you? You
Ancient
bled yourself.
traps
Great.
lie in wait. Unsprung and thirsty.
Trap was 70 and you blew that? Come on. Nope. Nope. I figured you were, Crackle. I didn't mean to make light of it if it is a sensitive subject, but I figured that given the time you were kind of there.
Remember to clonk that follow button.
Okay, let's go take care of this dude. Bye-bye.
Obliterated.
Thank you very much. Sweet. It's good to get closure on things that are shit. Literally shit. It's good to get closure on things that are way outside of your control in the past. And I'm not one to complain about that because I'm still dealing with crap like that, but it's good to get there.
Decimated.
Alright, Holy Lance, you. Bye-bye. You.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yep. Sometimes that happens.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
What are you dotting, Perm? We stun you. Diggity. Yes, sir. Kill him, you Omega.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter. This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, stack. Hey, look at that. Stacking those like 12s. We're good on the rest of that stuff. Open the box. And nope. Okay, so we have no idea where this is. We should go up, down, and then backtrack if we have to. So let's go up. Looking for the grain sacks. Please let that be them right there. Nope, it is
Mind
not.
that such
Jesus,
missteps
Crackle,
are the
stop stepping in
exception
shit.
and not the rule.
Go like that, come around too. Will only leave us that center hallway if we did it that way. Come down this way, go around, go up and down. It leaves us. Okay, yeah, that's how. No, that's a backtrack. So if we go down like this, up like this, and around, we'll leave that center. Either way, we leave that hallway and that hallway. If we come like this, go up around, like that, we leave that hallway and that hallway. It really doesn't matter. We'll go up though. Take that. Move the rest of the table. Torch. Okay, group.
Furious
Start
is
looking
the
in.
trap maker's
You are at
art.
level 6.
His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Here we go up. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. You guys just don't feel like finding any of the traps in this dungeon? Is that what? Yeah. As you said it, another one spring. Oh. I hate this Minotaur. Gotta get rid of you first. Not quick enough. There we go. Alright, that stress is building up. We're gonna probably have to camp. Unless he can heal it off himself. The Omega cannot hit him. We need to get rid of him and then heal the stress. Okay, that is 3 on a 3-bleed. He's dead.
Skill and purpose.
Let's go here. That is Inspiring Cry. That gets rid of his stress. Good skill, but... And then you miss. Then you miss. And this is gonna suck because he's gonna hit like a truck now, unless we can stun him. And Fish might be able to Fish. Diggity might be able to do it. That's fine. Let's take care of you. No, let's not take care of you. Let's just miss everything.
A death by inches.
Okay, let's go stun here. Please. Nope. He's on a 1. He had to reset himself. That's weird because he moved up a position technically. Holy Lance, let's go and do this, please. Come on. There we go. Let's come back around and start getting rid of this stress. Point blank here.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Stun him again. 95, diggity.
The ground quakes.
Yes, sir. It's his turn. He's not on a bleed anymore. The protection is nasty on him. Card game in chat. Exclamation point gamble to get in. Have to have 1,000 tributes. Let's come back around to... We're not going to be able to stun him now. It's 145, so let's judge him.
The
Crit heal off
is
that.
knit.
Okay, right back to it.
The
Bye-bye.
bigger the
Okay.
beast,
We're okay.
greater the
We don't need to camp.
glory.
62 is manageable.
a trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
At least he dodged it. Trap team, Jesus. Okay, here's a scout. Curio, not there either. We didn't get the hallway. Thanks, game. You gave us the scout of the hallway we had to go down. Again? Really?
What?
No.
No, I don't want to see your Pog collection.
A devastating blow.
It wouldn't be great with this group, actually. There's no back row hitter here. There's no back row puller here, either. Okay, we can't stun anybody. Let's go ahead and get the heal to Crackle. Yeah. I don't want to see this dude's paw collection. You don't either. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up point blank here. For when hopefully one of these two dudes reveals themselves. Crackle gets the tributes in the card game. Okay, he's revealed. Nope. Go here and heal these guys. Hurry up the buff if we
Compassion is a
can.
rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Let's go ahead and... No, you can go after him. Let's get him.
A decisive pummeling.
Jeez. Here. That's a Lance. Point blank, probably gonna take care of it. I'll exchange those for those. I'm not getting rid of anything else.
And driven into the mud.
Stress on Crackle is still pretty... it's lower than it was, but it's still pretty bad. Okay, can we get a scout? This room scout will be great. If we can just find out which one of these two hallways. Why would you? Why would you, game? I swear to God, tonight in this dungeon with these traps.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
I get stressed. I can't help
Singular
it.
purpose.
This is gonna be an ugly decision. We get the full. We get the full one now. Curio, 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 Curio. Whoa! Wait a minute. Okay. We didn't pick it up in that room. Are you serious? Why didn't no one say anything? We didn't have to come down all this shit. Well, we'll just go this way. Mad, did you see that? Yeah, I bet you did. It is what it is. We'll avoid the rest of these fights. Just get down there and get that. Hey, what's in the box?
A handsome reward
You.
for a task well
Yeah, we'll take you.
performed.
We'll take you. Don't tell me shh, diggity. We'll do what we want. Burn that.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Maybe. It wasn't too short. It was expertly done.
Thank you.
Manny, 70 packs, you crazy man. Manny, you are being tuned up for DD4 next week. DD3 was done efficiently. See, how did we miss it? We have the other 2 sacks, right? Yeah, they're right there. What's up, my friend? How are you doing tonight? Nope. Son of a bitch. I don't
If
need those
only
anymore.
treasure could staunch the flow. of
Didn't even need to do that
otherworldly
whole honeycomb
corruption.
thing down there of always. Could just they were in that first leg. I am so smart. SMRT.
Our supplies are replenished. The soldiers will feast tonight.
Alright. Let's take a stab at Stone Guardian here, I think, unless we don't have these guys where we need them to be. Crackle, Diggity, Omega all come back with diseases. Guess where you're going? Never mind. The worries. Crackle comes back with the runs and he already natural. Natural's great. Spasm and entrails. Okay, so all 3 we need to go. So we'll probably head to. Yeah, could have done it in like 5 hallways.
A modest
Supplies and
offering
provisions
from
are
those few
free.
surrounding
Week
farms that get untouched by the
200.
spreading calamity.
And it doesn't fit right. Why would it? I'll fix that this week. The 2 spaces it too far out. Okay, so go here. Let's get Omega in to get rid of the worries. Omega is now a 5. Crackle now a 5. They can both go on champions, which is what we needed them to be at. And who else came back with something there? Diggity. Came back with Spasm of the Entrails. Those 3 are getting cleaned up. We got 1 more dungeon left to me tonight. D4 is next week. We are not taking a month off. Yeah, we've been at this 4 years. Sometimes, you know, Master Leper. Don't need it. Okay, so let's have a look at building out a stonework party here to go after that guy. Doc's going to come off of this list. Don't want him there. Perm, again, probably should go on this mission because he can get past protection. We will need a healer. And that is going to probably be... Fish went DD3. She's ready to go again. There is no bleeding stone, so Houndmasters are a bad option here. We could probably do this. Arky wouldn't be bad because his pick to the face should go through that stonework. Armor piercing. So if we put pick there, that is not an option there, but that is. And use Shadow Fade to go back. Arky's not a bad option at 2. Then we just need a utility character at 3, which is probably going to be Dustin. Okay. Yep, 3rd dungeon. Counting the Shrieker, you are putting in work tonight. Well, I need your ability to get through the, I mean, you're putting in work, but I'm setting the 4 of you up to get the curse right now, pretty much. Okay, so for Perm, we want this. And we want the stonework tools on you so that you can get the damage in on that. So that will be, where are those things? There. 40% damage buff for stonework. This will be Dismiss's head in the Aria box instead of the normal config for a Grave Robber because you're a 2nd row hitter and you have that protection bypass. We're going to go here and here. Dustin keeps stressing line in case things get stupid. Will be not that one. It is that one. And crit versus the accuracy and dodge. Take accuracy and dodge here. Fish. That wasn't a whisper, man. Never change, my friends, all of you. I love you just the way you are. Okay. Medium dungeon. Let's go get provision for this. Oh, Fish needs camping skills equipped? Really? Oh, well, I mean, that works. Didn't have that fourth one done, I guess. Pray is what matters. Bless and pray are what matters. But we're good. Now can we go game? I think I maybe double check everything. Because you made me second guess it. Now I need to go look. I need to go look at Arky. I'm not sure. Even though I'm sure. I need to just pop him in there and be like, you good? Yeah, you're good. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Last dungeon of the night. Make sure we select you. Provision you guys. Torches don't matter inside of here, but you do need them to bypass some barriers. So let's take a stack of them just in case. We'll take food. None of this costs us anything because we did bumper crop. Let's take those. Take those. Let's take you guys. Keys, shovels. Take you guys for the debuffs. Alrighty, let's go kill ourselves a stone golem. Or a garden guardian. See if we can get one of you guys to curse. Because, you know, we have to. Otherwise, this is all we're going to do. Is just send people here. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to hit 100 million. We'll probably hit 100 million in the next couple dungeons. Given the exponential increase rate on interest.
The very grounds themselves are animated by a deep-rooted evil.
Can I get a scout here? Can I get a scout here, please? Alright, that's not the boss.
That thrive beyond its tainted grasp.
So we can bypass that room and come straight around here, and he's probably there. So let's go here. Okay, get him! I mean, you guys on that side, get them. I need you guys to infect them. Not you, though. Not you. It's not that dazzling light to stun. Alright, so we'll go here. Actually, a decent comp with those two in the middle like that. Let's go here. Back around. This will actually be lunge now. Fight him. Get him. Let you guys live here for a little while because we need you to come back around for this whole curse thing. Oh yeah, I did hear you talk about that. You thought it was permanent first, which would have sucked more. You're on 1 hit point. You're dead. Let's go pick the face here. And let's go here.
Their cursed
Move you forward.
champion falls.
Come on, do it. Get Arky. Damn it. Go back row. Be cool. You got stunned. Really? That sucks. 9 on. Come on, get up. Connect. Go here again.
Annihilated.
I like that setup. Nope. it's less funny now that Perm got stung on the butt. That is 9 on 22. That needs heal. Okay, so we gotta get rid of these corpses in order to get this guy forward enough. So let's go here. That is 7. That leaves a 4-point bleed. Not enough to get rid of him. We gotta get rid of that bleed though. Let's go there. Let's go bandage. Come back around for thrown dagger. We'll go to the back row though. That'll work.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That's a lot of heirlooms. Hey, noisy.
Ornaments
Car out my window.
neatly ordered, lovingly
Some
admired.
bats. Yep, cold beer sounds good. I don't have beer cans though. Everything I have is in bottles. We don't know. Let's go here. Oh, it offered a surprising boon alright, as in it didn't. Trap in the next room, or in the next hall. It's 12 and 5. We're gonna give, or 16 and 5. Let's give this to Perm and clear this up. I can't see the damn thing. Where are you? Oh, you're right there. Alright, fellas. I need one of you to affect one of these fine folks. Nope. Curio, obstacle, empty room. Wow, okay. I got a funny feeling we'll be doing this more than once. Let's open that up. We'll take the buff. That. I'm not tearing about the journals. Into the next room we go. Alright, you two fine fellows in the back got work to do. Let's take care of this dude up front. Want to talk to that nice clown man. Got a ton of hit points. Let's heal Arky. Perm right up front. Let's actually do this now. Back, look to Arky. Why don't you bite him? Get out your death. It's Halloween. Owie! Arky's on death's door.
The true test. Hold fast
Uh-oh.
or expire.
Arky dodges a bullet. Let's go with the buff. Come on. Beach, come up. Nope. Okay. We're gonna definitely stealth you then. So that you'll live. Alright, that's not good, because this thing's a nasty hitter. Arky's gonna live for now. Boom! That's right here. Okay. Every time we come to the court. Jesus! Christ! Let's lunch here and get this guy.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay. We got 2 characters left to go. You'll be on death's door if either one of them hit you. We're all still buffed from that. Let's go here. Hey, look at me, I'm hurt. That's not you, that's Dustin. You are in the sanitarium getting rid of your disease. Good dodge, Dustin. They're just pissed we killed all their friends. Jeez. 3/3 on 20 and he's healed. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's heal the group.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Perm.
but never hidden.
Thank you, sir. Threat's gone. Not just this dude. Doesn't hit as hard. Okay, so let's get rid of the corpse. Let's actually Shadow Fade back. Set up the Throne Dagger. Gonna go here. Alright, Fish, it definitely has to be Dustin. Good dodge. Okay, so Throne Dagger back row. Ooh, there it is. There it is. That one hurt him. That one hurt him. Okay. Tune up Perm for the next hit. Kill everybody. Come on, Perm. We might have that in pretty good shape considering that Dustin went to Death's Door. Or not Dustin, Arky went to Death's Door. I don't care about that or the blood. We'll take the 12 here. We'll take the 4 here. We'll press on. Crap. It's still Perms. Nope. It's right there. Yeah, that thing hit like a train. I mean, they always do. Those multi-slot bombs are always big threats. Okay. No hallway fight. Almost. Almost did it to Perm again. Hey, we could open this up. If we burn it, let's burn it. I don't feel like dealing with those guys right now. Get the stress heal. Could have just opened it and fought some bloodsuckers, but we already got somebody on Death's Door debuff, so let's get to the Stone Guardian. Definitely kill with fire. Talk to that person either. It's funny that they're still hanging out here like bums and there's like no royalty left. Killed them all. Yep. Alright, there's a guy. So here's the tricky thing. You can't kill this shield. You need to kill that thing. Want to kill this guy. But he's protected by the shield, so buff up. Yep. So we can't go here because it'll go here. Destroying the shield's a bad thing, so let's go there. It's not going to be able to... Yeah, 240 stun. We can Judgment the back row. So there goes the shield, and we'll come back around and hit the dude in the face now.
Grievous injury.
Want to bleed? That is...
Fear.
Not much. Okay, so we still not... We can hit the middle with Dark Stab. But let's double check something real quick. Pick to the faces, third row, so let's do that. Actually, let's... Nope, we're going to save it for the front two people. Let's go here. Chip, you were in earlier tonight. We got DD3 done pretty quickly. Put the buff on before I did that. Okay. So let's get to heal to Arky. Well, welcome in. Good to see you. Well, the stun sucks, but that's still not the big deal. Okay. Ow. So that bleed is another 6 on... Let's get rid of that. Let's heal Dustin. Big time. Arm to the spear.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Well done.
quickens.
Okay, that's damage is meh. Let's see how much damage we get off this. 4. Yeah, it's the bypass protection we're gonna want. You are a lot of stuff. 15 protection. Yep, we'll leave you good there. That works, Perm. Stay angry, Perm. Okay, so we have to be careful here. We'll Shadow Fade back. Don't have the opportunity to go after this person. So we're going to do just some shifting this turn. We're going to heal Perm back up. Fish came out of that dungeon feeling pretty strong. That's the second time she's massively crit. Shift them back. That's what you have to do. You cannot take that shield out. It is bad news bears if you take that shield out. Let's go lunge. That works. 21. Set it up every time. That actually be really good. Dustin forward. Arm will take another buff here. 18 works. Only angry to lose my wallet. I mean when someone else loses your wallet. The stun is not going to do much for us, but yeah, it can't be done. So let's judge here. Down comes back to Perm, which is a perfect person for it. They got a ton of hit points. Reese cannot Shadow Fade from here, so this is going to be this. This. Heal everybody. She's dropping crits everywhere. And then shift there. Go back up. So I really want to get Battle Ballad off, but there's another problem that turn, so we're going to have to try to move you back, which we will.
Your ancestors wrote the great
They did. Lunge forward. Good. Judgment again here. $34 again. Yes. Shit. Okay, this is... So let's heal Perm, because we should. At least it's on this turn. So if I Shadow Fade you back too, there's going to be a Feast out of position, so we can't do that. We have to just cycle you two front forward, like this. Perm stun gone, shield's going to go up. Okay. Cannot do the Spear Lunge from the back. We have to do the alternate attack. Never mind. Arky just made up for it. Got a crit this round. Judgment? Or do we move her back? Let's move her back. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to move her back. I clicked the wrong thing. We have to do this. Perm doesn't want healing. It's interesting. It has can't be guarded and guarded. So let's see what happens. It has both up. Guarded by Stone Shield, can't be guarded. So let's see if it works. Nope.
Impressive.
Good to know. See if it works this way. It does. Okay, so it has to be actively guarded. That's good to know. Heal, dust. And that sets us up this round to get the buff swing. So hopefully, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. 13 from Arky. Let's buff here. Let's go to Judgment here. Arm. 18 leaves it at 5. Ah, shit. Stun sucks. Okay, so let's just move you two around in front. We'll heal with Fish. And then shield will go up, and this will be the last round, hopefully, unless something really bad goes. A lunge.
It crumbles
Okay.
for now.
What do we
But
get?
I fear there may
What do
be
we get?
no end to this bloodborne evil.
The evidence of corruption. Plus 25 scouting chance. That's really not great. We get a deed or blueprint. Thank you for the herbs. Out of here. Did not get the. We're gonna do this mission a lot if we're gonna try to get the curse. But that'll do it for the night. Let's have a look at what's going out there in Twitch land. Let's see. Kev's good people will go there. Okay. So we're gonna go say hi to this fine gentleman in just a moment. He's playing music. Kev's a good person. We're gonna wrap things up here. Again, DD4 is next week, not the beginning of the stream. We're gonna get a couple other things taken care of before we get in there. Syphilis for Arky, great. Okay, that works. Good fights indeed. We got to week 200. It is now
Poor
week 201.
caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties
Week 201. That's crazy.
affected
Let's get
him.
Arky cleaned up here. Let's get the... Whoa. Okay, that was the... Okay, batch files. Whenever you're done running, thank you. Syphilis off of Arky. Let's clear the trinkets. We did get... Oh, yeah, we picked up another trinket from the stonework in there. What was it? Hey, you don't want to show me? Is something crappy? Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. Batter Lawman's badge for the Houndmaster. Plus 10 actually range, plus 50 stress skills. That's pretty awesome. Plus 50. The range skill buff is nice, but the collar's better. Arky was in the brothels. Arky was getting, he's getting treated in the medical ward because he got syphilis. But he might have been in the brothel, and that might be how he got syphilis. And now I understand what you were saying. No one good in there. Okay. So we're going to say hi to Kev. Kev is playing music. He's a one-man band guy. He's a really, really cool person to just kind of chill with. He plays a couple songs that I know no one else plays on Twitch for me. So just, we'll be over there in just a second. I really appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. DD3 in the books is a huge milestone. We are going to hit DD4 next week, and then we have to pivot to how long is it going to take us to get the curse on some people, to draw out the fanatic, and then hopefully not get them killed. So next week, DD4, hopefully the schedule will hold. I believe it will, and we will talk to you all then. Thank you all for your generosity with the bits tonight and with the subscriptions and everything. Don't forget that if you want to donate, or if you want to spend some bits here, there are some emotes you can unlock now. These are the emotes you can get by using some bits here. Those bits is always go to DAV. I will talk to you all later. Thank you, and have a great night. Appreciate you all being here so very much. I'll talk to you all later. Hang out for the raid. We'll be over there in a minute.
Be excellent to each other.